Today is Friday, December 15th, and I'm just wondering about these Buffalo Bills. Are they good, or aren't they?
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
What's damaged your roof? Hail, water, wind, maybe just age. Hail Roofing is where to turn. They've provided the best options, advice, and solutions, be it residential or commercial. For more than a decade now, you can trust Hail to restore your property expertly. Hail. That's OHHHAIL. Hail.com. With seasonings, there seem to be so many, and then they just sit in your spice cabinet forever. That's not true of Goodness Steak Seasoning. I know the name steak suggests that it's very good on steak, which it is, but Goodness Steak Seasoning is so versatile. Use it on veggies, burgers, soups, even popcorn. Get it by going to the website bringthetasty.com. Goodness, this seasoning is good.
This was to be the year Buffalo made it to the Super Bowl. 3 years ago, they were derailed by Kansas City. No shame in that. 2 years ago, in a fantastic game, they were derailed by Kansas City again. No shame in that. And last year, they got nailed by Cincinnati, who went on to the Super Bowl. No shame in that loss. But Buffalo's got to reach higher with this club. This is supposed to be Buffalo's year. They're solid. This is the 7th year of respected head coach Sean McDermott. They've made the playoffs 5 of his first 6 years, and in that time, played 9 playoff games. And this is also the 6th season for very highly acclaimed quarterback Josh Allen. Big, can run, has fantastic arm. They're 41-15 the 3 years before this one. That's fantastic. Lots of arrows on this team pointing up. But here they are, 7-6. So what's happened to them? Right now, they don't even have a playoff spot in the AFC. Well, let's start with the first game of the season. They faced the Jets. Jets had Aaron Rodgers for 4 plays, and he went out. And Buffalo still managed to lose the game in overtime to the Jets by 6. They proceeded to lose to Jacksonville, to New England. What? Hortense the Hippo can't believe that. They lost to New England. They lost to Cincinnati, to Denver, to Philly in overtime. This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but now they're in the must zone, as in must win. Look at the numbers here. They're odd. Okay, Cowboys are in the midst of a terrific season. Dallas is number 4 in the league offensively in yards per game. Buffalo, they're number 5. Dallas gains only 3 more yards per game than Buffalo. Yet, Dallas turns those yards into a lot of points, and Buffalo doesn't. Dallas has scored 73 more points than Buffalo. Is it the defense? Well, no. Dallas is 4th in the league, allowing 17 plus points per game. Buffalo's 6th in the league, allowing 18.5 points per game. Yet Dallas is 10-3, and Buffalo is 7-6. Realize those 6 losses, all by 6 points or less. What's the problem? Well, let's look at the quarterback, Josh Allen. He's already thrown 14 interceptions and lost 3 fumbles. Now, he's always been turnover prone, but when you've lost 6 games by 6 points or less, those mistakes are killers. Look at the difference between Allen's tendency to turn it over and Dak's tendency to not turn it over. But off that huge emotional win over the Eagles, Dallas has got to understand this is a Buffalo team with a lot of good players, and they're at home. Allen, with all his troubles, has already thrown 25 touchdown passes, run for 10 touchdowns. He's on a pace for over 4,500 yards passing and 500 yards rushing. There's Stephon Diggs. He's going to catch more than 100 passes, more than 1,300 yards. The rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid, is going to reach 80 catches for the year. The running back, James Cook, that a lot of people don't talk about, he's on pace for 1,000 yards rushing and 500 yards receiving. Listen, this Buffalo team, it's better than its record. And we talked about the turnovers of Buffalo, but yet Buffalo's a +2 in the turnover ratio. Why? Because their defense can take the ball away. They have 12 interceptions, 11 fumble recoveries, and 42 sacks. That 7-6 record looks mediocre, but it's deceptive. This Buffalo team isn't where it thought it would be record-wise. But in the wide-open AFC, those Super Bowl dreams aren't dead yet.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, by Oh Hell Roofing, and by Goodness Steak Seasoning.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. If you enjoyed it, please hit follow. Then each episode every weekday will be delivered straight to you. And if we might ask one more favor, please share it with friends. I'm Norm Hitzges, and every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.